Okay, hey everybody, welcome to this episode of So Much Genergy. It's me, Jenny McKinney, and I am here with Jeff Jones on the phones.
Jen, thanks for having me. Anyways,
Jeff Jones's laptop has taken a number two during this Mercury retrograde. It happens,
I don't
but
know.
but hey,
I don't know
let
what
me
caused it.
tell you something that's been happening here. Okay, you tell me
All
what's
right,
your thought process. Okay,
all
so
right,
I
go
have
for it.
this little box. Okay, and
Okay.
it's eyelashes. Okay,
Oh, all right.
and when you open it, can you hear that? Okay, so it sings, right? It's like this little
All right.
like Asian song, okay, in another language, and it cracks me up. So this it doesn't play unless it's open.
Right.
For 2 weeks, random. This thing will start playing that song, and the box is not open.
What you need to you need to find out what they're saying in the song.
I know. I was like,
You
what if
need to
it's
try to you need to try
yeah?
to translate that.
What
Maybe
if it's
Google
like calling in
Translate.
spirits or something?
It's weird that it plays a song and sings when you're just opening a box to get out. There's only two eyelashes in
Two
there.
eyelashes. Yep.
That's it.
Cute.
So I mean,
It says
you're
cute
opening it.
lashes in English. Everything else is in English except for the song.
But then when you open it, it plays that song. But how often are you opening the box but once a day or twice a day real quick? It's weird that it plays a song. Are they saying boy, 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 but boy, boy for me?
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
but I
Oh,
even recorded the song on my phone because it makes me laugh so much. That's why I bought these. I don't even use the eyelashes because I just love the freaking song, right? And then I was like,
what do you get when the
and then
battery
somebody's like,
dies?
what if
How are you
there's
going to
a
replace that?
spy device in here? I was like, what?
And it's just recording you.
Yeah, this whole time. And then like randomly we'll play the song. Josh sent me a message like a week ago and he's like, "Hey, just so you know your eyelash box is just singing in there randomly." Shannon's like, "That box would have been in the trash so fast."
What's weird is that, like, as much as you've listened to it and as much as it's just kicked on itself, that the battery is still going.
Yes. And I've had that for
Like,
probably a year and a half.
that's like the same technology they put in birthday cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like equivalent to just getting a birthday card with that song in it, but like
Right.
it
And
just
just
going
playing it
off or listening to it that much. How long does
yeah.
that go for? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the limit is.
I'm not
Um,
sure.
okay, but Jeffy, I had a question. So I don't know if I mentioned this girl. Shoot, I'm gonna have to find what her Facebook page is or her page is. But I
All
don't know
right.
if you've seen her. So I know you're not on social media much. But I don't know if she might have a YouTube channel. So let me check. But what she does is she uses dowsing rods. Are you familiar
All
with
right.
those?
Yep.
Okay. So what those
Do you want
are
to
like,
explain what they are though?
yeah.
You should probably explain it.
Yeah, so a dowsing rod is like a handle. It's a metal handle, and then it's got a long part that would be out away from you, about 12 inches, I would say.
I was gonna say it looks like yeah, if you took a coat hanger that was 16 inches long and you
Yeah,
bent 2 inches down on it, but you had
yeah,
two of them
and
and
made a
you were just
handle.
hanging on to them.
Yes. And so
Yep.
what you can do like energetically, so you can when you get them, you would say like hold them in your hands, and the way to calibrate them to you is you would hold them and then you would say show me yes. And then it'll either move apart or it'll cross together, like they'll touch. And then it's specific to you. Okay? So when I'm watching this girl, when she asks questions, her yes is a cross. Did I lose you?
Yep, lost you. There you
Oh,
are.
okay. So her yes is a cross, like they touch. And sometimes
All
they
right.
just like slap together, like very fast. So one of the questions she'll ask like 20 questions, and then she'll be like, okay, can you, is blah 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 blah, and then it'll be like yes, and she's like, okay, yes, thank you, and then blah
And
blah blah.
do they always go back to neutral again?
Yes, and it kind of seems that way. Like they'll go to
Okay.
no, and then they kind of come back to center. Is yes, that's
That's
how
what
it's
I mean,
kind of seems.
center.
Yeah, kind of like a
Okay.
neutral position.
Yep.
And so I wanted to share two things that she asked in her questions. One of the questions was, do trees have souls? And it said yes.
All right.
So I just thought that was really interesting, and I wanted to share that because our neighbor went on vacation, and she asked me if I could water her plants out on the front porch. So when I went over there, I was like, hey girls, hey ladies, looking good. Like I would water the plants and be like, you are so gorgeous, and like talking to the plants, right? Because now I feel like I just have a different perspective of like living things, right? Like you can talk to it. And
Right.
I sent her pictures of all her flowers, and I said, hey, I've been watering your flowers and talking to them every day. And she's like, when she came back, she's like, oh, I've never ever talked to my plants. And now she's over there, she's like, I've been talking to them. And she's like, I feel like they're doing better. And I
It
was
would have been
like,
funny if you were like, yeah, your plans told me.
no, no.
Like, you
Yeah,
like,
they told me your
I've
secrets. They
never
said
talked.
you don't,
Yeah.
you've been ignoring them. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's funny. Um, No, but it's interesting because there is like a plant psychic that can kind of tap into your plant. Like if you have an issue with the plant, like we have a plant that's dying right now and I don't know why. And I was like, man, I wish I had somebody that I could ask, like, what's going on? I mean, I'm sure I could ask the plant itself and maybe like do a little meditation and get an answer. Do you
There
think were you
are,
gonna?
okay. What's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say there are 100% apps that you can put on your phone that you just hold your camera up to it.
Yeah.
It'll tell you what kind of plant it is, what's wrong with it, or how to get rid of it.
Okay.
It'll tell
Cause
you like if it's a weed, it'll be like it's this type of weed, put lemon juice on it. Oh, it's this type of weed, put baking soda on it. You know what
okay.
I mean? Or oh,
Yeah.
this plant needs this, hit it for, it needs more magnesium or potassium,
Yeah.
put some of this on it. But it's usually like fairly common objects too. It won't be like
Okay.
it's usually not like, hey, you have to go to the store and buy all this. It's usually like baking soda, a
Right, like
lot of times
household items.
vinegar. Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff you'd have. Yeah, that's a good idea. This it's so crazy because we've had this house plant for probably 2.5 years. We got it after Josh's dad passed, and then when our floors flooded, they brought in those big fans and the dehumidifiers and sucked all the moisture out of the air. So I forgot to like move the plants out of that spot, and it like sucked all the moisture out of the plants. Um,
Yeah.
and then they weren't doing too good after that. But I didn't even think about it sucking all the moisture out of the air and it, basically like choking the plants out. I felt terrible. But there's something else going on with this one. Um,
Surprised you didn't hear him screaming.
I know that's terrible. I know. Yikes.
Waking up to
Um,
scream.
yeah. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting. And then another question she asked, which has been really just like, wow. Her She asked if roly polies are aliens. And I was like, that is a crazy question. Like, if
Why roly poly specifically?
is she just asked, are roly polies an alien species? And it said yes. And I was like, because when Peanut was little, she would pick them up and then touch them, and then they, close real quick, and then you flick them, and then she would just shoot them back into outer space. I guess I don't know, but it just made me think like, oh my gosh, alien species, really?
Why roly polies though?
I don't know. I just thought that was so
Because they're
crazy.
not. It would be crazy, and I could totally see that. That would be great to just. I mean, you could see how that could happen. They could easily come riding in on some space dust. And
Yeah.
given their hard shell and whatnot, they probably could withstand not just the burn up event in the atmosphere, but like even a part. It's just roly polies.
Yeah, like what if we're, like glitter? Like what if we're just sprinkling glitter, but like aliens are sprinkling roly polies out here on us? You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
are they coming down with the rain? Like how they get here? And
Right? Makes you,
I don't know. We have a
I don't
lot.
know.
I know. I know. I feel like we're gonna need a part two because I feel like your mind is blown.
I don't know that. I'm gonna start looking up some stuff pertaining to that though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know because I wonder if they're like cockroaches. Are they like one of those things that could like survive a fallout? You know
Oh,
what
I
I
don't
mean?
know. Yeah.
I could see them being like similar, which
Well,
means if
do
that's
they
the
feed
case,
off the
that they,
plants?
I don't know.
I
I
didn't
don't
look
even
up
know what
any
they eat.
information about a roly poly to even.
It could be a carnivore for all we know.
Oh my god.
They're not eating meat.
Okay, hang on. Let me look and I'll cut this out.
And what does that say for armadillos?
Oh, I know, right? Okay, it says roly poly is a common name for the pill bug, a type of terrestrial
So it's
crustacean that can roll into a ball for protection. They are also known as wood ice or sow bugs and are often found in damp, dark places like under rocks and logs. Despite their bug like appearance, they are more closely related to lobsters and crabs than insects. It's
so
actually called,
they're
like, the pill bug is it called Armadillidium vulgara.
so they are similar, I guess, to or
Kinda.
somehow related to armadillos,
Yeah.
but they're terrestrial. They're not extraterrestrial.
That's what it says on here. They're not going to call them extraterrestrial, right? They
I
are
think they're like,
decomposing, feeding on decaying plant matter, dead leaves, and other organic debris. That's their diet.
hmm,
They play a role in nutrient cycling and soil health by breaking down organic matter.
all right.
Roly Poly is also the name of a sandwich shop chain. I don't know that that's extraterrestrial. That'd be weird if they had like aliens working there. You know what I mean?
Right.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. I just thought that was so crazy. Like, I'll send you some more of her videos so you can see some of the questions that she asked. Cause she'll, I mean, in like a 5 minute video, she's just shooting off like, you know, 25
Shotgun
questions.
question.
Yeah.
That's why I figure her stick's just sitting there, just waving, just wham,
Yeah,
wham,
but it's just
just
super. I feel like too, her energy is so calibrated to them that they move so fast. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It's like sometimes it'll be like, you know, you would think it'd be just like a slow yes, but it'll just like cross real fast.
it's like excited to get to the next question.
Yeah, and then if it's a no, they spread way out the opposite way.
Right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, kind of crazy
I might have to
cool.
look into some. I might have to look into these.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
Um, shoot, I was trying to think what else happened.
They're also supposed to help you find water.
Oh, really?
That's supposed to be the purpose of them.
Oh,
Is to yeah, like if you're supposed to be able to use them, and they are like they point you in the direction. Like if you're facing water, they point in, and then as you start getting away from where you're supposed to be going to find the closest water,
oh,
they
I've
drift
had,
apart. So
yeah, I've seen that on
I'm pretty
paranormal
sure.
investigations.
Well, they're supposed to be able to attract energy also, which I
Yeah.
think, like, honestly, feel like their original, very, like, ancient ass use is for water. I mean, isn't that what dowsing is? Isn't dowsing this and like to look for water? Google that. I'm
Okay,
pretty
let me
sure that
check it.
means like to look for water or to seek water. Ah, cut that out if I'm way off.
Oh, dowsing, also known as water witching.
Okay.
Yeah, practice of using tools like forked sticks, rods, or pendulums to locate underground water, minerals, or other hidden objects.
Yeah, you ever see somebody grab like a Y-shaped stick? Like that's the same purpose.
Okay.
Like if
Yeah.
you find a stick that out in the wild that's shaped like a Y, and
Yeah.
you're supposed to be able to like grab it and like it's supposed to guide you to the nearest water source.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says dowsers believe that the Earth has a magnetic field and disturbance in this field can be detected by sensitive tools.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right.
Oh, yeah. So dowsing rods are typically L-shaped or Y-shaped rods made of metal such as copper. But
Oh,
you can
that's good
also
to
use a
know.
pendulum is also considered like a dowsing.
Yeah, that's kind of, I thought when you were talking about her using it for the questions. That's I was thinking like kind of like
Yeah.
a pendulum, but
Ooh, actually I have
hmm.
my pendulum here, right here. It's a green one, malachite. Do you want me to ask it a question? Do you have a question? It just has to be a yes or no.
Oh, well, we should just yeah. I mean, ask it like is Bigfoot. Does Bigfoot exist in our dimension?
Does Bigfoot exist in our dimension? No. Look at that is like
All right. Ask it, does Bigfoot exist in another dimension,
okay.
a different dimension?
Yes.
Did you ask it or
Yeah, it
can
can
it
it
hear me?
hears it. Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
my no is back and forth and
right.
yes is left to right, which is opposite of how you would shake your head. So,
All
yeah.
right.
I
Now
just
you
have to
got me
think the
wondering
question too.
what other insects have come from space, and what are these
Um
insects just doing out in space?
oh, why don't I ask it? Is an armadillo an alien? No.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um ooh, are aliens here? Yes. Well, I guess if the roly polies are aliens, I mean, technically they're
Right. Now,
here. Right.
now I feel like, but like, are the Greys? Ask like, are the Greys here?
Are the grays here?
Specifically,
Oh.
that race
Well,
of aliens. That's
okay.
the Greys are the short 3 to 4 foot almond shaped eye ones that like they're like
Okay,
the
are the
slave
grays
of
here?
all the.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them. They're yeah, they're like
Yeah.
bottom of the food chain alien race.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
They're like this like they're just pretty much used for like slaves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but like they're the ones like they're like the most friendly and adorable ones. I mean, I don't know why I say that. I
Oh,
have
I was
nothing
like,
to
have you
base
come in
that on,
contact
but
with them? Are you talking to them? You got a buddy at work? Like, are they on your
no,
work team or what the hell?
no, but just from what I've read,
Yeah.
they seem to be like they're usually generally nice,
Yeah.
but they're also like the slave of all the alien races. All the other alien races usually will capture them and just use them for labor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. Here, maybe are the Greys gonna break out and have better lives? No.
No, they're not. Oh,
It was spinning around. It was a
have I told
maybe.
you how my theory of the gray aliens?
No, go ahead. Share it with us.
No. So this is what I think.
Okay.
All right. The gray aliens, I believe, are the ones that come here and abduct people. Okay. I do think they abduct people, and I do think they
Oh,
abduct them
quick
for the
question.
reproductive. Go ahead.
Oh, quick question on the abduction. Do you think they physically take somebody or do they take them conscious, like unconsciously?
I would say physically
Oh,
also.
okay.
I think,
Okay.
but I think they could. I think they could take them unconsciously, but I feel if they need something like I'm explaining here
Okay.
in this instance, they need something physically from that person, they will
Okay.
just take them.
Okay.
But I think that a lot of what they could do could just be subconsciously
Okay.
done.
And
You know what I
I'm
mean?
sorry, you were going to say about reproductive parts.
Right. So I do believe they take some humans for reproductive reasons. And I believe that the gray aliens are pretty much used to be equivalent to like human beings, except that they have advanced and bred themselves they have bred like different sexes out of their species, and I believe they have bred all into just one single race. I
Oh,
believe it is.
okay.
They are what you would get here on Earth if we were to just collectively not have, there would be no difference
No
between
gender.
people. Everybody would be 100% equal. There'd be no gender, there would be no race. I think that is what you get
Oh.
when you have with the gray aliens. I believe they have advanced, they would be so advanced that they have left the Earth. But I also believe that by them breeding and creating like just one sex, they no longer have the ability to reproduce.
Mm.
So I believe they may come here to abduct people for their sexual organs. I believe that could happen, just
Oh,
so that
okay.
they have the abilities to reproduce.
Mm. Do they
In a
want to
nutshell, I mean
reproduce
that's the quick
into
thing.
just, do they want to keep
Well, if you
producing,
look it up,
reproducing into more grays, or do they need different
yes,
sexes?
no,
Oh.
they just keep reproducing to make more grays.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because there's a lot of cases reported where women claim to have been abducted and then they come back and they're pregnant. And at 3 months, it just basically gets like taken from them, taken right
Oh,
out of them.
yeah.
And they're not pregnant anymore. And it's
Mm,
usually at the 3 month mark.
yeah. So
So,
we've been watching Resident Alien, and
oh,
there's some,
that's pretty. I like that show.
yeah. And so if you guys have watched this, let us know
I've
what you
only
think
seen a
too.
few. I've only seen a few episodes because
Oh,
I tried
really? We're
Andrea.
on season
Yeah,
4.
yeah, Andrea watched the whole thing, and I didn't. I seen it, and I was like, I got to start this from the beginning. So,
Yeah.
but I so I've tried not to see it, but I've caught too much.
Oh, okay. Well, there's stuff like that happening on that show, so you need to watch it.
There you go. There you go. I would watch it now that I know that because that
Yeah.
means it's probably got good.
Later in like season 3 that starts happening. So watch it.
Oh no, see, I've seen a few episodes of one and maybe like early into two,
Oh no, get with it.
and then I quit. I had to stop because I wanted to go back and start it.
Yeah. Oh man, my favorite is when he's like, cause he's an alien in the human body and he doesn't know how the human body works, right? And he's like, "This is bullshit."
And I did pick up his laughing. Like when people are just laughing, he
Yeah.
tries to just like blend in and laugh with them, but he's always like ha 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 ha.
He plays that part so good. It is so good. What a great show. It's really cute. But it's interesting because there is stuff like that happening on there. Um, do you think that stuff like that you're talking about will come out, be like public information, or do you think that that'll be?
See, I don't know because part of me also thinks that like at one point in my life, let's say like early 2000s, late 90s, I also felt like the government is also in on it and is okay with it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like the government knows this happens because this has been going on since like before I feel we even landed on Plymouth Rock. Like I feel
Okay.
like this had been going on since like way back then. Because yeah,
Yeah.
that's might be like what, say 400 years here, but that's nothing up in
Right.
space. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's nothing. But I do, and I also feel that like at times the government just turns their head the other way and doesn't really do anything about it because I think in exchange, that's how we get our advances in technology here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if
Oh
you
yeah.
a lot of like even just like for just taking a few people, let's say like the Roswell incident where supposedly you know 2, 3, or 4 ships, depending on who you ask, landed here and crash landed here.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If you look into the Roswell incident, like just that incident alone, like shows you that like aliens, I believe, exist because those people that day and the next day came out talking about it, showing pieces of it, and then all of a sudden the government came in and was like, nope, and they stopped it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was weather balloons, and then all of a sudden the people that they just were 100 percent convinced that was aliens were all of a sudden like weirdly like no, no, and that's when the Men in Black started showing up.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But if you think about it, we have gotten a ridiculous amount of technology after that. I believe from reverse engineering those ships, those
Okay.
crafts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where, because right after that, we started getting sonar, we started getting Kevlar, we got microwaves,
Oh yeah.
like a lot of different things all of a sudden in a very short period of time that people weren't working on. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, finally we got it right. Now we can have microwaves in every house. It was like all of a sudden it just happened and they showed up. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same with like Kevlar. Um, I wish I could remember. There's like, I think 12 to 17 different technologies we got just from reverse engineering the crafts from Roswell.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been listening to like different psychics, just talking about like things for the end of the year into 2026 and 2027, and every one of them have mentioned that there will be alien contact.
Yeah,
Like it'll
yeah.
it'll be contact and it'll be talked about and advertised.
Like, as if you think about it, back in like even the 70s, 80s, and stuff, like, had they just come out and been like, aliens are real, like, it would just be mass hysteria. But I
Yeah.
believe at this point already, it's already become so much like pop culture and it's become like Resident Alien. You got
Yeah,
so
we'll be
many
like,
shows
yeah,
that have
we
just,
knew that.
yes, I believe by
Yeah.
the time our generation is where we're at now, that like, yeah, anybody our
Oh,
age and younger, 100% would accept it. It's the
yeah.
people older than us that are be like, whoa,
Yeah.
but like those people are, getting older.
I love that you brought that up too, because what each person was saying is that they weren't that the aliens themselves didn't feel like we were advanced in frequency enough to be able to contact us. So like let's say if they walk in, I mean you would just have a heart attack because if they're talking to you, you can't process what's happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what what the psychics and the other leaders have said is that so now we're moving up from 3D to 5D, which is a frequency level like of unconsciousness. So right now we're going through like an unconscious growth period. So we're going to have like ascension symptoms. Actually, let me read this list to you because these might be happening to you. This is Maria Shaw. Okay. Yeah, Maria Shaw, that one that I send to you.
Every
Um,
week.
yeah, but she mentioned some ascension symptoms, and these are for August and September. So what's happening is there's different things that are coming down, like to affect us, right? Like there's solar flares, there's things happening in the universe, like different levels in our DNA, things like that. Okay, so like different energy codes that are bombarding us is what it's going to feel like. So some of the ascension symptoms are going to be sacral chakra cramping. Okay, so that's kind of like in your like sacral is like an inch below your belly button. So like cramping in there, appetite loss, hearing music or bells ringing. I've had two people tell me that they are hearing music and it's not there. I had that last
Hmm.
weekend. I was driving and I was like, where is this music coming from? Like my phone wasn't on and the radio wasn't on, and I could hear it.
They say sometimes if you have metal fillings in your mouth, it can pick up radio waves.
Oh,
And they said
well,
because that then they say it'll pick it up so small, but like you can hear it, but nobody else can.
oh, I don't know that I have
Just
any
saying.
metal left. I thought I had them all taken out. Um, Cramping or stiffness in the body, random body pain, back or hip pain. I've had like three people tell me that their hips have been hurting real bad for the past 2 weeks. Um, Excessive bathroom trips. Like all of a sudden you're like, my God, why do I keep going to the bathroom? Tired all day, no matter how much you sleep. Knee pain, head pressure. Ooh, headaches. I've had like three people have told me just in the past 2 days that they've had real bad headaches. Um, Forgetfulness, so much that you'll think your memory is going. Sinus pain, jaw throbbing, tooth pain, breakouts all over your body, restless legs, acid reflux, extreme hunger. I had that last week. I was like, do you ever have those weeks where you're like, I cannot eat enough? What is
No,
happening? No? Well, you
I
don't
w
eat anyway, but
no, I wish I did.
no. Blurry vision, tired all over, tickling or even numbness in hands or your feet, and vertigo.
Hmm.
Have you had any of that?
A lot of it, most of the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, just
I
because you're
can't be.
working all the time and you're like, oh, I'm just getting old.
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I
Work
don't wake
hard,
up with
play
like
hard,
that
and then
many
you hurt.
pains.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I really don't. I don't hurt that often or wake up with that many pains. But like, I don't know.
yeah.
I
That's
stretch
weird.
a
But
lot.
yeah, I just wanted to share those symptoms in case somebody is feeling weird and you're like, "What's going on?" And so we're ascending into like a higher consciousness, which is supposed to help us all feel connected as well. So if you feel like you don't want to participate in drama as much, or you don't want to, like maybe some of your friendships are changing or falling apart, or relationships, or maybe you're like, hey, I'm totally sick of this and I used to be okay with that kind of thing, it's because we're going
Yeah.
to start vibrating higher and have a higher consciousness. So, with that being said, I feel like for a long time our had already moved up into 5D, and I'm not saying yay me. I'm saying I love to live there. And then all of a sudden, when I'm driving and I'm cussing people out, and I'm like, "You mother," like flipping people off, and I'm like, "God, why you gotta run the red light, you effer?" And then I was like, "Oh, that's 3D. I'm back. I'm back." I was like, "Oops, I was vibing so high, and I just got yanked back down to 3D. You're a D. D's nuts. That's what I'm." I was laughing about that last
uh,
week, and I'm like, man, I am vibing high. And then someone read the red light, and I was cussing them out, and I was like, oopsie, I just dropped two frequencies there. Whoops. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah. So uh yeah, let us know if you watch Resident Alien. Tell us what you think about the aliens if you have a comment or a question. And then Jeff Jones, he's going to be obsessed with roly polies now and look more into that and start talking to bugs
I'm
and
definitely gonna look into them because
yeah,
I don't know. How known
yeah.
is this? How common is this? Like, do
I don't
people
know. I
know
just
this?
thought like, what? As soon as she
I
asked
feel
that
like
question, I was like, why did you pick that bug? And what? As soon
I feel like I got to
anyway,
get the word out
yes.
about it. To get the word out about it, I feel
I
like
don't
I
know.
need to make a T-shirt that says "Roly Poly" or "Aliens" and put a sticker on my car.
Yeah, and then like I don't know. I just realized, what
Little,
if that? Do you think that's what plankton was on SpongeBob? Was he like
yeah, I don't know.
unrolled, or was he like that's plankton?
He's supposed to be Plankton. That's his name.
I don't know. He
Like
looked
on
like an
set, like
unrolled roly poly alien. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I feel like we're gonna need a part two on this. So let's get back to this next week, and we'll see what's going on. But let us know if you have any of those ascension symptoms. Oh, and I wanted to share real quick. And we got Reiki prayer circle, so healing prayer circle on Sunday. And then I actually opened it up because I had a lot of people saying that they couldn't make it at 7 at night on Sunday. So I did a morning one. So I'm going to do it at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we'll do healing twice that day, and it'll be a 20-minute healing session, 8-minute earth energy healing prayer, and then 2-minute laughing meditation. So we always want to leave on a high note with that. So a high frequency. Yeah. So yeah, but let's get back to part two of alien discussion next week, okay?
I will definitely be back with some more info on this.
Okay, get back with us. All right, Jeffrey, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.